welcome back to the Rusty Gears server, guys. How you all doing? I hope you're doing great. Well, it's a bit rough down here. Check it out. Sid did a thing. Sid, you bugger. Yeah, cows everywhere. Oh, well, they're supposed to be here eventually anyway, as are my prisoners, because they're all dodgy. Alright, well, we have done a bit of work up here in the sky. And you guys guessed it, it's going to be some kind of U.F.O thingy. We have got the floor plan in so far. And lots and lots of packed dirt. Right now, I'm looking at putting in a night watcher. Now, I got my straw dummy. I'm pretty sure that is how it goes. Yep. Now, that, I think, keeps all the baddies away for ages. And forever and a day and all that kind of thing. Stops baddies spawning. I'm going to stick it right here, I think. And we're going to build a thingy to go right there. Where'd it go? And we just plonk it down, yeah? Like that. Hopefully that's all there is to it. G'day, mate. I hope you're going to look after me and get rid of all the baddies. Well, we hope so. So I chucked the ladders in. They're just done with the little ladder tool. So you can get out of here. I'm going to keep this here, because I think it's kind of funny spawning in with all the cows. So we've got our little ramps up here. I've moved the tent right up to the... This will be the last level, I think. If you look on the map, I think we're big enough. Yeah. So I've got a fair bit of packed dirt to put down. 500 more of these little pellets to destroy, doing the colours on the floor. And then I might start sticking the lid in it. Now I've used a few glow blocks. I'm hoping that's going to be enough lighting. With this thing here we shouldn't get spawned, so I don't really need to light it up. I want this kind of dark. Once the lid's on anyway. And then we should be alright. Hopefully. We'll chisel a few more ramps in here. I'm going to put them on the little sides so we can go up. And that's as far as I've sort of planned. I may get under there. I might have to hit sit up to see if I can use his angel belt and fly up there. I may pillar up to smooth the edges out so it's more of a flat curving shape rather than blocky. We'll see how we go. I'm thinking the lid's just going to be a couple of levels of similar. We'll put some floors in between. And that's as far as I've planned, guys. I haven't planned any further than that. I've got a vague picture in my brain of how I want it to look. And that's sort of how I do things. I do plan some stuff. I don't go in creative and build everything. Bugger that. It'll take me forever. I haven't got that much time. But I do sort of make it up in my head how I want it to look in the end, and then I just figure out how to get there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, that's my way of doing it. I do look at stuff in the real world, take a bit of inspiration from it, pictures on Google, everything I take inspiration from. But at the end of the day, I just sort of make it fit. Everything changes as you do it for me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start slapping some of this packed dirt out. So we've got something to work with that we're not going to fall off. And I might come up with an idea to chisel something around him in the middle here, so we can't see him. Alrighty. bugger me. That was a mammoth task. And we used up a fair bit of that dirt. Oh, we still got a bit left, but that was full. Crikey. I've done a bit of a thing. Put some windows in. Designed me sort of door areas down into here. Yeah, halfway there on the design process. That looking pretty good. So this will just be sort of a pathway, hallway around the ship. We might have a bit of a viewing thing down to the cows. Yeah, we probably should. This will probably be storage of a sorts. This will be the main area, and this will go up one level and then another level in the center, plus we've got the lid over top, so we have room to go up in the ship as well as the central core. I still need to put something around old mate. I can't think of what. I don't know yet, but that has pretty much done my head in for a bit. Yeah, I'm going to bugger off back to the village, check on my garden, do a few odd jobs. Maybe I might need to make another pantograph. Yeah. Alrighty. Oh yeah, that really comes together at night. I think the red might be a little bit much, maybe. Nah, we like that. It'll do. It'll change anyway a little bit. Well, I got the first piece up. There's a little jiggery pokery to be done, but that basically is our first section. Yeah, I like that. That'll do. Little windows to look out. And this will be this level going up. And that's about as far as I've got, because that was pretty maddening. But we mirror that all four sides, then we've got this hallway pretty much down pat. Yeah. Alright, rest time. I'm buggered. Yes, I think I'll just mirror that all four sides. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Oh my goodness, this thing's got huge. Wow guys, check it out. This is just crazy. It's been a mission, but we've got some of the internal walls in. It looks pretty good at night in the darkness. Can't wait to get the lid on this. It is really starting to take shape. Covered the night watcher. Busted a few tools. Yeah, little place to keep me warm. It's now spring, so it's warmed up a bit. I won't freeze too much up here, but I have gone through an entire steel chest. Where is it? On me back. Of packed dirt. So we're off to get some more. I'm going to fill up another steel chest. That should take me a week or two. Yeah. Actually, that's a bit of a drop. Where's my lovely raft? We're going to head over. I can't even get up onto the wall anymore. We're going this way. We are going to go out there somewhere. Alright. Whee! Sploik. Alright, well, I'm going to go and make... look, that's Sid's house coming into view. That looks awesome. Let's check out that. That's insane. Absolutely nuts. Alright, I'm off to get a heap more packed dirt. Alright, I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you this baby at night. Check it out. Those glowing nicely. I can't remember exactly how I did them. Yeah. But that's the effect we're going for. And when you walk through these, there will be a few more little glow lights on the roof, but you get the effect I want. So now I've just got to come up with this wall. These should be pretty simple. Yeah, all 4 sides. Put a lid on it, and then we're going to have to start going up from here to this wall, and then it'll be up again. Should be fun. Oh, that's mint. I love it. Excellent. Well, as the sun comes up on another morning up here in the U.F.O, we've done a fair bit of work, guys. I've laid down more packed dirt than I care to think. We've done a thing, the top lid is forming. We're going to come up and over here. We've done this little thing, I don't know what it is. That goes down to the cows and our night watcher. But downstairs, I've been going mad. I've busted a few of these pallets. So we've got the full hallway here done right round, and I've been running around this thing so many times. We got this one done. I've got the inner circle down the bottom here done. So that's all good. None of the cows have died, so they're all happy-ish. As happy as can be anyway. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to start covering this section up. So that's going to be getting these entranceways right and mirroring them right round. And I really hate doing these circles. I've redone this wall about 10 times. As you can see, there's bits everywhere. I think I've got it right again. We've knocked a few down, put a few up, and knocked them back down again. But that is the way of creation. So, now I've got to figure out my wall again, and I'm going to have to put this wall back up here, which is pretty simple. Like that. Because this will be a nice little area here. I don't know what I'm going to do with most of these areas. I think up around this circle is going to be storage, and we might even wall a few off and have little rooms for stuff. I don't know yet. I'm going to try and make it a little less of a labyrinth than it already is. Although it all sort of goes central. And there'll be blue lines on the ground to follow. Because I'm not putting any lanterns in. We're just going to let the glow palette do its thing. And I'm liking how it's coming together. Slowly. Alrighty, I'm going to get stuck into laying even more packed dirt, and I think I've gone through a second massive chest full. So I'm going to have to go on a dirt hunt again, very shortly. Looks like we've got a temporal storm approaching. That could be just annoying. Seems I'm in the middle of a little bit of a moment where I'm quite happy just to slap down dirt, and I think I've got the hang of things. But just as you get the hang of things, you soon mess something up. We shall see. I'm going to have to go and pick some more berries to make these. I'm going to have to smelt the last of my silver to make another one of those. Yes. Big jobs, you run out of tools. Pretty quick. I'm going to have to make another pantograph too. That one's just about buggered. Alright, that should do a thing. Hopefully that's not too narrow looking. We shall see. And I'm going to put a top on that. So this here is going to come up to like a little fuel source engine thingy. I don't know what you're going to call it. I've actually got it in here. I'm not going to chisel one. I found this thing and I figured even though this is technically not from this world, we are going to use technology from this world. Where do I stick it? Oh, I don't even know where I put it. Maybe it's up here with the rest of the pellets. No, see, I've got bugger all of them left. That won't get me very far. Well, chests are crap. You can think you can find the stuff you're looking for? Never. I'll chuck it in the fridge. Yes, I did. It's in the fridge. Haha, always put it in the fridge, mate. This thing. What's it called? Ruined cache. Unusable clutter. Well, it looks cool, and that's going to be our power source, guys. If any of you've seen, I think it's Stargate, like a ZPM, a 0-point module or whatever, that's our infinite power. And I think that can go somewhere in here, floating, doing its thing. Let's just put it here for now. Nice. Alright, back into the madness. Bugger. Well, I think, I'm pretty sure that's the last of them. Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, so we're all out of the standard pellets. I'm going to have to take them and what's left of me quicklime. Let's chuck that away. Chuck some tools away. We won't be needing... We might need the hammer. No, we can always get a hammer. Alright, we're going to have to go and get some berries. Now, I'm going to have to get some food. Now, Crafty's been online. She's let me know there's some goodies in the kitchen. So, we've nearly got the middle of the top deck done. Well, the middle of the middle deck. Because there'll be a higher bit up here, I hope. If we can figure out this outside wall. I've had a bit of trouble doing the circles, guys, especially stepping in like this. But I think I've got it. We've got this one down pat. The painting's taken a toll on the paint pellets, so I'm off to the kitchen, and I will see you all there. Alright, Crafty, what goodies have you got for me in the kitchen? Let's go down the food cellar, because we need some munchies. Ooh, crikey, it's full again. Oh, sandwiches. Don't mind if I do. Oh, yeah, they're good. What's this one? Flax bread slice, salami, chopped pickled turnip. Oh, well, that sounds like a good sandwich. I think we'll take one for the road. Charred rice. It's a burger. Alright, we'll have a burger to go, and we'll take a sandwich to go. Is that another burger? No, we got another burger. Look at that. Toasted rice burger bun, charred meat patty, one meat patty, chopped pickled onion, cheese slice, a rice burger. That's my kind of burger. Alright, we'll take them for the road. We're out of the kitchen for now. I am off berry picking. I think I've got some berries stashed by home. If not, it looks like Cupie's got some berry bushes there. We might have to steal some of those, Cupie. This is sort of a community one, so we're going to nail all these. We'll put that away for now. We're going to nail all these berries because it takes a stack. So 64 berries. Let's get 64. Come on. And when you're picking berries, you think, oh, it's not too many, but it's actually quite a few. So, it's 64 berries, 4 quicklime, and a board. Makes 1 pellet. Crikey. And we're going to need a few of them, like 50 of the buggers. Alright, so it looks like I'm berry picking for a while, and I may have to go for a hunt for more. Crikey. Have I got other berries ripe out the back of my house? Me and Gran's house is still looking beautiful. I'm loving it. I think we're pretty much done there. We got a little berry garden out the back. Sorry, Gran, I'm going to nail the lot. So if you want berries... Oh yeah, we got blackberries, and we got some red currants, we got some cranberries. We got a bit of everything. Nice. Love it. Well, guys, it's been a mission so far, and the big build's coming along wonderfully. So, that's all from Punk. Take it easy, guys. Next time, I don't know whether we're going to be finishing the big build or we're going to be mucking about. But I'll catch you then. Rock on.